Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Bags here as always, and today I thought I might discuss with you a bit about Black Ops. So obviously recently it was released on the Xbox One, which I think is great, and a lot of people are really enjoying it, even though it's not a remastered version. There's no real changes to the aesthetics or the gameplay or game style. It's basically just an emulated version of the Xbox 360 version, but Black Ops is basically everything that Call of Duty plays mainly want at the moment, you know, that on the ground, boots on the ground kind of gameplay, all that kind of stuff. Obviously it has a bit of glinks and things like that, and the servers aren't the best at the moment, but it's kind of the game that we're all looking for at the moment. And with Infinite Warfare getting well over 2 million dislikes, I think this is going to be the new game that people are going to play until the next Call of Duty. And one reason that gave me this is today I was going to search up some gameplay. I was going to search up some gameplay for Black Ops 3. So I searched for a team deathmatch match, and I could only find one lobby, which was really interesting because before that, if I played a couple of days ago, and I could find team deathmatch matches instantly. And it really surprised me that I could only find that one TDM match, and I searched a DOM match next, and I couldn't even find a match for a while. So that just kept me thinking, well, people must have moved on. And then I wanted to go check on Black Ops, and I was astonished to find 85,000 plus people are playing Black Ops at the moment. And that's just amazing, considering that this game came out almost over half a decade ago, and it's still running up and down. So obviously a lot of the people have transferred over, and because it's on Xbox One, a lot of those past 360 games, all those Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, all those great Call of Duty games, Black Ops 2, all those games are being left on the old consoles, and people obviously having to move on to the next-gen consoles. And with the disappointment Black Ops 3 had on the old-gen consoles, no one really wants to go back to old-gen to play these games. But, I mean, now that you have a look at it and you really think about it, this is exactly what people are wanting, to play on these old-gen kind of games. I mean, people are loving to have a remastered Modern Warfare collection, not just Modern Warfare 1, which is coming with Infinite Warfare, but, you know, the whole collection come back, because most of us grew up on the Modern Warfare 2 kind of hype style that the whole game had around it, all those great weapons, and that kind of thing. So, you know, is this good? Well, I think it is, because this is exactly what everyone likes. I mean, it's probably not going to be the best for Black Ops 3. Obviously, the DLC hit the Xbox One yesterday from this video being uploaded. But, I mean, the rest of it is kind of good, really. I mean, the thing is, the older Call of Duties, they really got you into it. I mean, they had great stories. Nowadays, with the more modernized stories, futuristic kind of events, they're kind of made up, but the thing that you can relate to is like, this is modern warfare, not just the game, but you know, this is how warfare was like. This is the kind of weapons they use nowadays with, you know, Infinite Warfare, especially in the trailer, showing a few energy-based weapons, and people are being a bit iffy about that. I mean, is this turning into Halo? Because that's the thing that everyone always said, you know, Call of Duty is moving towards Halo kind of style, you know, with futuristic weapons, even though still having machine guns, also having some laser type weapons. Now, you mean, you've got spaceships. Now, I'm pretty optimistic for Infinite Warfare. Hopefully, it's way better than Ghosts. And, you know, from what the trailers show me, I think it will be. But then again, I mean, you've got the thruster pack, which I think is pretty good. I mean, it's that chain-based movement system from Black Ops 3, which is supposed to be moving back over to Infinite Warfare. But, you know, that was a pretty good movement system, way better than just the thruster pack system from Advanced Warfare. But I mean, a lot of people really enjoy just the boots on the ground combat, and you know, it actually makes the game so much more difficult, because there's so many of those positions that nowadays you can just boost jump out the way if someone starts shooting, you can go diagonal motion, all that. But this, with just the X and Y axis kind of motion here, it makes the game a lot harder to get. Those good gameplay, game style kind of things and get out the way and dodge bullets. I mean, if someone starts shooting at you, you're just gonna sprint like hell, kind of like a normal soldier, instead of thrust pack out the way. And I think that was one of the things that made, you know, the older Call of Duties great. And then obviously you got all those classic weapons. I mean, you're using weapons that were actually used. I mean, there's no futuristic kind of element to it. These are like real weapons. It gives you that emulated trial of using these weapons in like a realistic kind of combat situation. Then obviously you got the kill streaks. I mean, these older games, especially Black Ops, you know, had some of the coolest kill streaks. I mean, you got your attack dogs, you got your attack helo, you got your classic kind of UAV, your Blackbird SR-71, which is you know, the predecessor for those VSATs and all those other things from Black Ops. And you know, all these kill streaks, they're all great kill streaks. You got the classics like the Rolling Thunder, where you get a B-52 bomber coming in, and all that kind of stuff. And I think this is great, you know, having it back on backwards compatibility. And I think the problem is everyone's now moving from Black Ops 3 over to Black Ops 1. And this is probably the new popular Call of Duty game. I mean, if you check all the sales figures, they've gone up like 1,300% or more than that. You know, everyone's just moving over to Black Ops. And you know, hopefully this kind of gets all those developers thinking, well, look, people are really enjoying these old style gameplay. I mean, it's nothing new. It's not a new Call of Duty, and everyone's just loving to go back to it. And that's one of the things a lot of people kind of miss, I think, from, you know, those futuristic elements that people don't actually want. I mean, sure, it's cool, and you know, I think it's kind of good that Infinite Warfare is gonna have a Modern Warfare Remastered kind of put next to it. But I mean, you know, just it doesn't even need to be remastered. Just these old Call of Duty's back. I mean, obviously, you know, everyone's gonna love a remastered Call of Duty, but you know, just having it back, I think is gonna be great. You know, having Black Ops. So obviously, with that happening, unfortunately, you know, PlayStation 4 hasn't really had the backwards compatibility thing come back yet. So you know, they're probably not hanging by. But you know, that means the Xbox population has really shifted over. And, you know, that means that it's probably going to be harder to find matches on the newer game like Black Ops 3 than compared to Black Ops. But, you know, I think it's great. And, you know, I was kind of on that Modern Warfare 2. I didn't really buy an Xbox till Black Ops, but Black Ops was the first Call of Duty that I got that I played. And, you know, I loved it. I loved the story, the elements, the multiplayer, the zombies mode. And that was the first real kind of action zombies. I mean, you had derives from World at War, but now you have, you know, really advanced kind of zombies and, you know, Kino, all those classics coming back. And that's just definitely something people really enjoyed from the Black Ops multiplayer. And obviously the thing with the Black Ops multiplayer, the kill streaks are actually kind of a lot easier to get. I mean, you get your attack dogs, which are only a 10 kill streak. You know, if you check your Rapsat now, it's a 13 kill streak, or if you went to, you know, the other thing. So it makes it kind of easier but harder with the new movement system. I don't know, it's definitely going to take some getting used to going back to this old kind of boots on the ground play style. But, you know, with a greater population, that means that only good things can really happen. I mean, everyone can start moving back to the older generation games and, you know, enjoy them more. And hopefully people that haven't played these games move back to, you know, Black Ops. And, you know, with the sales, I mean, at the moment it's only $10. And, you know, that's just great, I think, at the moment. So, as always, thanks for stopping by. If you enjoyed the video, please hit a like, subscribe for more content, all that kind of stuff. Hopefully, I'll be posting out more videos soon, that kind of thing. If you enjoyed the gameplay and you want to see more Black Ops gameplay, then please hit a like, and I hope you enjoyed the video.